Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Mace coming to you from Canada. Today's video, MAGA supporter hurls insults when confronted with facts. Let's hop into it and we'll chat about it along the way. I hope y'all are doing amazing. If you want to support the channel, help the videos grow, help the channel grow, like the video, subscribe, and make a comment down below. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Chime in on the conversation. Let's hop into it.
Talk about Israel and Palestine for a moment. If Donald Trump wins election again, how would you like to see him deal with that situation there?
Well, I think we should be fully supportive of Israel, and that's where I stand on that.
And so you're in line with how President Biden is dealing with that now?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, Biden was very supportive of Israel.
In what way?
Well, he's not supporting Israel at all.
He's getting a lot of flack from people for supporting Israel too much, for people who think it's gone too far.
Well, that's what CNN wants you to think, but that's not true.
I'm just talking about voters I've spoken to, people in communities, even in Michigan.
They must be a bunch of libtards, I don't know.
The Trump campaign likes to claim that their supporters like his policies, but when they have no idea that their stance on our part in killing tens of thousands of Palestinian people aligns with what Joe Biden is doing, it's time to dismiss it and revert to name-calling. So I guess it is Trump's policy after all.
You know, I do a lot of names for people, like Pocahontas. She said, my mother said I look like an Indian, so I started calling her Pocahontas. Some people say I'm very good at that. I have fun with it. And sometimes, to tell you the truth, it's a very effective tool.
Israel and Palestine. What do you think you'd like to see President Trump do if he were reelected there?
I mean, really just stop it. If it could just stop. Same thing with the Russian-Ukraine thing, right? If it could just stop, honestly, because it seems like the whole media is just blasting it left and right, right?
It's because there's literal genocide happening, maybe?
If it could just be stopped, make some kind of a peace arrangement, you know? Like I said, 4 to 8 years ago, right? We had peace with everybody. Everyone was fine. Everyone, no fighting, no nothing. And then now, look what we have. All of a sudden, Palestine's fighting, you know, Gaza, Israel, Russia, Ukraine, everyone's fighting, you know? And it's just, it would be nice if we brought to peace.
And do you think that's something that Donald Trump could do?
Wow. What, you know, it's so insightful. It would be nice if there was peace.
Oh, 100%. He did it before.
Well, he didn't bring it. There wasn't a war then.
No, there wasn't, but I mean...
There's always been conflict in the Middle East.
True. But I think that if he was in office, it would change. It really would. With Biden, it's not coming to...
Wrong.
Resolution right now, and he's tried for 3 months roughly now, right? And it's just not coming to a resolution.
Still no connection to any policy or plan Trump has or had in place to wave some kind of magic wand and end all conflicts in the world. But because most people didn't hear about the multiple international conflicts and deaths that occurred during Trump's term, including in Gaza, they assumed the world was holding hands and singing in unison.
President Trump were reelected. What would you like to see him do about Israel and Palestine?
Oh, that is a great question. We need to get the dual citizenship out of Congress, the House, the Senate, and our politicians. No more dual citizenships. We have all of these people from other countries. Sorry, my lips are cold. From other countries that their countries do not.
I think your brain is cold.
Allow dual citizenship. That you can only serve one master, yet we've got people in the United States in huge political positions that are allowed to serve 2 masters. It's wrong, and that should be stopped right away. What goes on in the Middle East is none of our business. It's none of our business.
She should be worried about Trump's masters and who's got the dirt on him.
None of these wars, none of that stuff. It's been going on for centuries, and the biggest thing is no one is coming to save us. No one is coming for us. This is the last beacon of freedom. And if we don't stand up, if we do not speak up, if no one will stand up for us, then we have to do it ourselves. And whatever goes on everywhere else, that's their problem because no one's coming to save us. There's no money coming in. There's no food. There's no water. No one's coming for us. And that's the biggest thing. And I hope that Trump recognizes that and everybody stops putting their head on that stupid wall in Israel. Screw that. I want to say something else, but I'll behave myself.
You can say it.
No.
She's incredibly, amazingly delusional. What is this thing that her acquaintance or husband is telling her not to say?
Okay.
That's that. Thank you for asking that. It's none of our business. Let them deal with it. No one's helping us deal with our problems. We built Israel's wall. We built Mexico's wall. We built Turkey's wall. We built Syria's wall. That's our money that did that. But we can't have a wall. Canada's got a wall. So
Huh?
we got to look out for
No,
ourselves and
that's
start standing up
inaccurate.
for ourselves.
Wait until she finds out that Trump's declaration to abandon our allies in NATO has more to do with helping the dictatorial regimes that would benefit from our departure than it has to do with how much money we get from them. And I wonder if she was incensed about how much we continued to financially support the IDF during Trump's term, while also cutting hundreds of millions of dollars in aid for Palestinian refugees. It doesn't matter. Trump didn't tell them to be mad at him for it, so they aren't.
And what about foreign aid? What about what's going on in Ukraine and between Israel and Palestine?
Exactly. No aid to Ukraine. They're just taking our money. Zelensky's dumb. Zelensky's just corrupt.
Bruh. I'm.
And I don't support it. I don't like it. It has nothing to do with us anyway. They're not a part of NATO, and even if they were, there's no point of us being in this war.
Bruh cannot even complete one single sentence.
Nathan Kalman.
Yeah, the Israel and Palestine
Talk about Israel and Palestine.
Is incredibly sad that it continues to happen. Of course, Israel's role in it, their response after the attacks, the October 7th attacks a couple years ago, which were absolutely atrocious, and there was war crimes there. The question is whether or not the response is justifiable when you have children dying and dying and dying over and over and over and over again. IDF snipers shooting kids, blowing up, civilian areas, and obviously Hamas is not blameless. Hamas is hugely to blame. It's just, Gaza's under occupation, so it's a very difficult situation. I honestly don't know what the solution is there. I don't know if there will be ever a solution. Yeah. All right. See you all in the next one. Later.